Hello. So we're back with the series. The first episode, it was more of a vlog type of thing. This one's just going to be me designing. I don't know, we're experimenting. So yeah, in this episode, we're actually going to design. If you remember from last time, the 5 stages of development. Yes, step 2 was design. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm just going to sit here in front of my computer and design the UI for the app. The audio should be a little bit better in this one because I'm actually using a mic. Last one I was recording, I was still using a mic, but I was recording with the mic from the camera and it's not very good. So I don't know how long this video is gonna be. I don't know if I want to make the whole design one video, but that's probably too long, so I'll probably break it into multiple parts. So if I end up doing that, then this is part 1. Okay, I think I've said everything that I need to say. Let's just get straight into designing. All right, so blank canvas, we have nothing. The first thing that I want to do is to get the save area for an iPhone, and you can get this template thing from Apple's website. I don't really know where. Just Google like Apple design styles UI something. So yeah, we want to get this. Okay, next thing that I want to do is just make a guide out of this. I don't really want that green thing going around. So we have our guides. Now we know where we can actually do stuff. Okay, so if you saw in last episode, I had this really bad kind of mock-up thing that I put up on screen for like 10 seconds. And I showed you kind of like what we have so far and the idea of it. So this step is just gonna be make that pretty. So I'm actually gonna start with wireframes. I'm not gonna go into design straight away. So, okay, so what do we want? We want 2 buttons at the bottom, 1 to add the courses, 1 to generate the schedules, and then we want kind of a list that could be empty or filled with the courses that you add, and maybe a title just to give it some cohesiveness. That's a word. So yeah, let's do that. So I stole this button from the Adobe XD wireframes. Again, all of this you can find online. I'm not really designing anything here. Just kidding, I am. Just thinking about it though, not actually drawing anything. Okay, so we have 2 buttons. Perfect, we have 2 buttons, and now, I don't know, let's get maybe a title. Or actually, before we do that, I want to do the list. So this is what I'm thinking, okay? So we have some list, and then you can scroll through this, but if you haven't added any courses, I wanted to say, well, it looks like you haven't added any courses, add a course. So I want to divide this. So how I do this is just do this, and then drag this to the top, and then repeat grid, and just drag it, and oh, that is not what I... Repeat grid, and then we want to get rid of all this padding. Okay, so now we have a grid that can be filled with courses. I don't know how to feel about this, but so far we're gonna go with it. Let me add a title, and I'm gonna make it, I don't know, 60. It's too big. I don't know how to feel about this rack thing that we have going on. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get rid of this. Whatever, it's the wireframes. We just need to get the idea across. Okay, so let's get into the other screen, or actually same screen, but when we do have courses. So when we do have courses, I want something similar to the button. I do want something to separate the title from where the courses are gonna be. So how can we do this? So I think a way to fix this is to actually keep this frame that we had before and make this smaller within the frame. Yeah, that looks okay. So the idea is that you can scroll through this Okay, so far we have this. Now I want to do the schedules page. So how's this gonna look? Originally I had thought that it was gonna be literally just a bunch of calendar weeks, but I don't know if we have space for that. I'm gonna mug that up really quick and then see.
A few moments later.
We're gonna need some type of legend because the name is not gonna fit in those boxes. So if we're gonna do that, we're actually not gonna need as much space vertically. Okay, so now it's looking like that. That's not too bad. Now for the legend, I'm just gonna keep it simple. Gonna make circles and they're gonna be colors. And then we can fill this out with some colors.
12 seconds later.
Okay, so obviously those are not gonna be the colors because that looks really ugly. But this is the basic idea of the app. And then my friend and I were talking about how to show these multiple schedules. And we're thinking either you just scroll down through them, or it's like a Tinder type of thing that you swipe right if you like that schedule, or you swipe left if you don't like it, and then we give you another one. And we would give you the best schedules first, ideally. But right now it's probably just gonna be random. Let me connect this before my computer dies. Okay, so I think the wireframes are done. Like I said, it's a pretty simple app. Next, I want to actually work in the design, but I think that's going to be a separate video. I don't know how long this is going to be, or it is because you already saw it. But yeah, I think that's going to be a separate video. So yeah, that's all for today. These are the wireframes for the app. Like I said, wireframes don't have to be pretty. They're just to get the idea across. So pretty much that's what this is. Like, they're so ugly, but it helps me then when I'm thinking about colors and, you know, better layout. I'm probably gonna stick to a similar layout to this, but, you know, clean it up a little bit. And yeah, that's all wireframes are, just getting your idea as quickly out of your head as possible. So that's what this is. And it's ugly, but it works. So in the next episode, I guess, in the next step, I will turn this into actual high fidelity design, is called, with actual colors and fonts and, you know, what it's actually going to look like. So yeah, that's going to be the next episode. I'll see you then.